There is a specific ask in a very specific way, just like how I did with you. But there is also an outrageous ask. Like female love to do that because they just to pour out their heart and they just want someone to listen to that without being judged.
Outrageous ask also works, but if it doesn't work, it gets easier to get yes for the normal ask. Like if you want to get a yes from someone who's too rigid to say yes, you go for an outrageous ask first, and then you go for a normal ask. But if you start with a normal ask, because if someone says no to an outrageous ask, they'll be like, okay, I can do this for the normal ask, right? But if you just start with a normal ask, it won't work. Just being very genuine and authentic and vulnerable and ask it. Sometimes when you're disappointed by listening to a no, it works well when you show the disappointment. So it's like a child, right? When you say no to a child, when he asks for a chocolate, the child visibly shows a disappointment and you feel bad about it, right? That's normal. You do the same thing even when you're an adult. You should be doing it. But we try to act adult, and even if deep down we are disappointed, we don't show it on our faces. That's not good. Just show the disappointment. And that's especially more feminine way of asking. Showing that for a man, maybe probably in some cases, a man can't do it, but a woman can do it in most cases. I have learned is very simple. The more you feel, the more you heal. As simple as that. Especially even the inner child healing, shadow work, everything. Why does the shadow come up? Because there is some unpleasant sensation in your body and you're not able to recognize it. And you're translating that into some shitty behavior, right? Yeah. So it happens to me. Like sometimes my ego gets hurt, and when my ego gets hurt, I have a very specific sensation in my body. It's like in my throat and ears. And there's something happening. I can't explain it. But I know exactly what's happening. My ego is hurt right now. This is what's happening. And when I'm aware of it, I don't do anything about it. I just observe. But at least I know that, oh shit, my ego is hurt. And I agree to that. That's the thing, right? Ego is again given a negative meaning, but ego is just ego. It's just what does it mean when I say my ego is hurt? It means my identity is hurt, right? Uh, there is a very beautiful process to manage this. So when I say my ego is hurt, I get the sensation in my body. I observe that sensation. It feels like my throat is choked. My ears are kind of compressing together. It's like everything is compressing together. That's how it feels when my ego is hurt. And what I'm trying to do in that moment is release it because that's a karmic knot. All the sensation in your body is simply karma coming out in that moment because the time for that karma has come, and so you are feeling it. That is why sometimes some people all of a sudden get certain physical illnesses in certain parts of their body. It is just that the time of that karma had come to sprout. So when this happens to me, like any kind of sensation, I am just observing that sensation and releasing it. Now whatever the reason for that was, I don't even need to know it. If I'm able to release and relax that part and expand that part, I have gotten rid of that karma forever. I have gotten rid of so much karma like that that even I don't know. Like, there are certain events in your life, you think about it and it deeply affects you. When I started practicing this, which is relaxing that part, like observing the sensation, relaxing it, what happens is after a few cycles of doing this successfully, when I remember the same event again, it never has the same emotion anymore. The energy or the charge of that event has gone. Only the memory has stayed. The emotional charge is gone. I don't try to bring it up consciously, but it just, whenever it comes, I just observe it and I relax it. I relax it. I let it go. I relax it, relax it, relax it. It's like really, like usually it contracts. Any unpleasant sensation will contract. Okay. And any pleasant sensation will expand. So you just try to expand that in that moment. You don't try to apply more meaning to it, apply more story to it. You just go and say, okay, let's release it, release it, release it, release it, release it. And eventually, when you think of the same event next time, you will be surprised that it's not having any effect on you.
Relaxing, what you do, you just breathe it out.
Yes, I mean, whatever works for you. But for me, I observe, I physically relax those muscles. Like I'm kind of observing and letting it go. No, it's like a physical relaxation. I don't know how to say it. It's literally physical. So, like, if this is contracted, this is relaxed, like this. I just like, and breathing out helps, of course. Breathing out definitely helps.
I think this can be our arc for inner child healing and shadow work. Just relax it.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It takes a lot of practice, but it's very powerful. There are so many chronic diseases that can just disappear with this practice.